Hello and welcome, I'm Man Steven Actor over Horizon Forbidden West. Thanks for the input, Alo. Last video we picked up Demeter and discovered that DeQuinn are familiar with Elizabeth Sobek. And Alva was just kind of keeping that from us, apparently, that whole time. But yeah, we're heading back to base now to deliver Demeter and figure out what's going on from here. Because this is all three of the sworn functions returned now. I'm hoping this isn't just going to put me into some story mission thing, because there is stuff I want to do first, ideally. So let's just see what happens. Oh, hey everyone. That's like they want to say. Okay, sorry guy, I have to wait for a sec. Hi, Aaron.
Looks like you got what you wanted.
Yeah. It's almost time to go after Hephaestus.
Finally. We get to rock and roll. Yeah, at least that's how the old one said it, I think.
Bet you're used to that focus by now.
Well, I can hit machines in their weak points. I guess that's something. I wish all the other data was as easy to deal with. Now, to be honest, it's hard to understand half of what's on there. And then the other half reminds me, well, this isn't a fight you can win by just waving a hammer. Which is kind of what I do.
And you're good at it.
That just means I gotta study harder. Make myself useful.
Just give it time.
Yeah. Also, you don't need to know as much as we do if it's not your thing. Your thing is big smashy hammer guy. So, you know, you do that, because we also need that to win this fight. So, you know.
What else have you been studying with your focus?
Yeah, I've been looking into this Vegas place you found. Gaia showed us everything that happened when you went to get that Poseidon thing. I mean, this Morlun guy seems pretty smart. Though, risking the Tenakth clan lands for a light show is a bold move.
His crew knows how to handle themselves.
Mostly, yeah.
Right.
Even Aaron wasn't convinced.
Anything happen I should know about?
Zoe asked us to help her bring more plants in here. Not for eating, apparently. Yeah, if you ask me, the place is fine as it is. You know, metal might be plain, but it's sturdy. Nothing wrong with that. Who needs a bunch of vegetation?
Yeah. Let's play strike. No, that's
I should get going.
not.
Say hi to Gaia for me.
I plan to. Also, you can say hi to her yourself, you know, she is just up there, you can't talk to her. Hey, Val, what's up?
Aloy, is that what I think it is?
Just need to merge it with Gaia, and she'll have enough power to handle Hephaestus.
Good news. So, what can I do for you?
How's your training
I
going?
was not upset. I'm distracting you from your training.
Yeah, I don't think you have to worry about that.
What do you mean? What happened?
Well, before Zoe found a way to fix the land gods, I suggested that when Gaia was fully restored, she could just make new ones.
Well, once we get Hephaestus, that's definitely a possibility.
That's what I said, but I guess there was something about my tone she didn't like. She got pretty raw, said I didn't understand the way her tribe feels about those machines. Which is true, of course, and the last thing I'd ever want to do is dismiss their traditions. But I was trying to look at things differently. More like you know? To see a machine as just a machine.
Yeah, I guess I led you into trouble there, didn't I?
Not your fault. Don't worry.
Yeah, their land gods are kind of like individual characters, just
Did you
saying.
talk to Zoe after your fight?
I suffered through a few hours of glaring silence. Then she seemed to move on. Sort of. How do people do this? How do I know if the next thing I say won't blow up in my face? What if an apology is not enough next time?
Oh,
Give
wow.
her a stuffed animal?
You're the worst. You know that?
What makes you think I know anything about any of this?
Yeah, you're talking to the wrong person
On
here.
your own.
Abandoning me again, huh? Well, if she kills me next time, it's on you.
Come on, Aloy's never been in a relationship as far as I know,
Better
so...
get this to Gaia.
You did it, Aloy.
Let's hold off on the ale till it's over and done with.
I'll let Aaron know.
Val? You walked through the desk there. Just saying. Hi, so, are you done with your thing yet?
Aloy, you've returned. And you come bearing gifts. Does this mean we'll soon be able to uproot the Zeniths from our lands?
That's what I'm hoping.
Good.
It looked like you were working on something over there.
With Gaia now growing in strength, I've been trying to find a way to heal the land gods, even if some people think I should give up on them.
Already said I was sorry.
Yep.
Your friend thought it'd be a good idea to replace the land gods with new machines when Gaia recovers.
It wasn't.
The land gods have taken care of our people for generations. They are not some broken toy to be thrown away. Even if they are just machines doing their job, to abandon them in their time of suffering seems cruel.
I'm sure Varl understands that too.
He does now. I had to get pretty mad at him at first, though.
You know I can hear you guys, right?
Actually, you could hear you when you're talking about her just a while ago.
Varl looks pretty focused.
He's been obsessing over the data revealed to us by Poseidon. Just the other day, we read about mountains hiding deep underwater that spew fire. If I understand correctly, Gaia said the flames they release come from the very center of the earth. Like a heart, beating with the life of the world. As always, the cycle can be found in even the most unlikely of places. Of course, Varl's mostly interested in watching explosions happen underwater.
Of course. Well, actually, no, that's more thing I expected Aaron to admire.
You ever play that board game Aaron set up?
Strike? I'm the one who gave it to him. I was hoping it'd distract him enough to spare us that ruckus he calls death metal. No such luck.
I'm sure he just plays it while he plays it, I guess. I'm assuming this is, yeah, the same stuff.
I should get going.
If you need me, you know where to find me.
Well, apparently you need my help. I'm just waiting for you to get back to me on the whole, like... Where is it? Yeah, this. You know, I'm still waiting for you to get back to me on that.
Yes?
If I talk to you again, do you have anything to say about it now? No.
I better
Okay.
get going.
Watch your back out there.
Also, saying Val has something else to say now? What's it now, Val?
You look like you've got something to say.
Just a couple of questions.
Oh, you're training, okay.
Looks like things between you and Zoe are better now.
I suffered through a few hours of glaring silence. Then she seemed to move on. Sort of.
Isn't this the same?
How do people do this? What if an apology is...
You give her stuff.
You're the worst.
What makes you think
Abandoning...
Yeah, that was all the same,
she went
okay.
against a guy?
Please.
I don't know why I needed to redo that. Oh, is there more stuff in here? There is. Nice. Thanks for the goodies that you're seemingly going out to find and bring back, even though you never seem to leave this place. Just putting that out there. I can never remember where... What's his name? Oh god, I'm a horrible person. I can't remember this guy's name. What is your name, sir? Katalo. Of course it is.
One must never be idle when at war. But there is always time to speak to one's commander.
Oh, that's not really how I see myself.
That's how everyone else sees
I will
you.
see you.
Yeah, there we go, yep. Thanks for responding exactly how I expect you to respond.
Anything interesting happen while I was away?
I found an acceptable place to practice with my blade.
Oh, and where's that?
Outside, above the base. There's a nest of sunwings that are always up for a fight.
Ever thought of sparring with something that's not trying to kill you?
That would defeat the purpose of the training.
I mean, yeah, he knows how to fight with blade and all that stuff, Aloy. Like, he can only train on something that would actually put up a fight back.
Anything else you've been looking at with that focus?
Gaia showed me the knowledge you recovered out in the desert. I am no chaplain, but I'd be curious to test if something I read is true.
What is it?
The old ones believed one could hear the great waters, even in the middle of the desert, if you carried the carcass of a water animal with you.
Oh,
Called them
yeah.
seashells.
That's what to say, yeah.
That sounds kind of gross.
I mean, when you put it like that, yeah.
What have you been up to?
Varl has asked to learn the differences between my people's clans, so I've been teaching him Tenakth history. It is heavy with blood and death, but also with honorable deeds and vanquished tyrants. Maybe you'd like to hear about it as well, when our mission is done.
I'd be honored.
I mean, you could tell me now.
I'll
I'm
let you get back
curious.
to your training.
And so will I.
Also, do any of these other people have any quests for me? I mean, not that I need more quests, mind you, but, like, Zoe's the only one who has given me a quest. Not that she wants it to be completed, apparently. Where's Beta? I mean, I know where she's holed out in her little hole. But, oh god, which way is it? That's not it, that's an exit. That's a lift shaft. This is it, right? Yes, this is it.
Hello.
Okay, you got nothing new to say apparently, so I'm just gonna leave you. It's awkward talking to you because you're me. Oh god, it's a good thing Alva didn't see her. That would have been absolutely confusing to her, I imagine. Right, I am curious to see what happens now that we're doing this.
It is good to see you again, Aloy. I see you have recovered Demeter.
I have, and it looks like you have something to say first. Oh. Apparently I can't ask you. So we're just sitting this then. So green.
Aloy. With the acquisition of Ether, Poseidon, and Demeter, my heuristic processing density has expanded greatly.
I should hope so.
now be able to absorb Hephaestus, and fortunately, we have made progress on a plan to capture it.
Hi, Beta.
With Varl's encouragement, Beta analyzed all available information on Hephaestus. Its expansion has been rampant. It is too large to be beamcast, and the kernel you have been using could never hold it. Therefore, it must be contained in a location with a direct physical connection to me. A place with 2 data cores.
2 cores. Where would we find a place like that?
Gemini.
An abandoned cauldron in the desert west of here.
Oh,
Seismic
Gemini,
activity
right, yeah.
disrupted the original construction. 2 data cores were built as a result.
I know that place.
Yeah,
It's near the Desert Clan's capital.
I tried to go in there before and I couldn't do anything.
I have devised a blueprint for a suitable, albeit unwieldy, transport rig. It will require 2 people to carry it to Gemini.
I can help.
Once I am installed on the first core, I will call down Hephaestus on the other, trapping it. I will then initiate the merge. However, in order to construct the rig, I will need considerable help.
Can you build it? I suppose I could, but it's not gonna work. The Zeniths will find you. Minerva won't be able to conceal your location.
That is correct. Absorbing Hephaestus will create a significant power surge, easily detected by anyone capable of noticing.
But what if there were multiple power surges? To fake out the Zeniths? If Erend, Zoe, and Katalo spread out to the other cauldrons and create their own surges, would those conceal the one at Gemini?
Analyzing. Such a tactic might be effective. With Beta's help, we should be able to build a set of handheld pulse generators.
I told you it's not gonna work. I did a test. Hephaestus has written Alpha Clearance out of its access module. You'll never be able to capture it. Then we need a higher level of clearance. There is no higher... Ted Pharaoh's Omega Clearance. The one
Oh,
he used
damn.
to purge the Apollo database and kill the Alphas. But to get it, you would have to find Thebes. The private bunker he retreated to when the world ended, and nobody knows where that is, not even the Zeniths. Their only intel was that it was somewhere in San Francisco. That might be all I need. Alva, the Quen diviner I met, said her people had set up a base at landfall. They were searching for data in San Francisco from there. She might be able to help. So I guess I'm headed all the way west. While I'm gone, will you be able to build the rig and the pulse generators? I'll try.
I'll make sure she has what she needs.
Oh, damn, okay.
Have a ferry on the coast that they used to get to the ruins of San Francisco. That's where I need to go.
Oh, look, finally, Zoe's ready to talk to me. It's about time.
Aloy, I have managed to unlock an additional room near the servers.
Understood.
Thank you. Okay, I'm getting sorted by a whole bunch of things, including level ups and all sorts, which are only somewhat relevant to me in terms of my max health, really, but you know what I mean. Right, okay. Also, a new quest. Interesting, okay. Can I talk to you now?
Hey, Gaia. Me again.
Welcome back, Aloy. Where shall we resume?
With so much information, apparently. Oh god. I feel like I've already done some of this stuff, like, could Hephaestus help defeat the Zeniths? Yeah, a lot of this stuff feels like stuff I've already said. So let's do these two. Oh god. There's even more stuff, okay.
Beta's convinced we won't be able to capture Hephaestus. With that attitude, do you really think she'll be able to build the rig and pulse generators?
It may take some coaxing, but with some assistance, I am confident she will.
I don't get her, Gaia. She's so quick to assume we'll fail. She's nothing like what I thought she'd be. I guess it'll be best if she stays here when we go to Gemini.
Nothing like you expect Elizabeth to be like is what you probably meant there, just saying.
How's Kotallo doing?
I have detected that the loss of his arm still deeply pains him. In an effort to remedy this, I have discussed a potential solution with him. I believe he will want to fill you in on the details.
A solution? I'll check in with him when I can, then.
Oh, is that the other new quest that was there?
How are things around here?
Zoe has been studying the morphology of her land gods in an effort to understand their sickness. Without the abilities of Hephaestus, I am unfortunately unable to correct their programming. However, due to Zoe's perseverance, we may have a workaround.
Yeah, she filled me in. Sounds promising.
Anything else?
Carl and Zoe seem to like spending time together.
Indeed. While studying old world data, Zoe discovered references to a dietary lifestyle known as vegetarianism. She appreciated the similarities with Utaru practices and encouraged Varl to try out this lifestyle.
And how did that go?
I believe they have agreed to disagree.
Fair enough.
How's Erend handling things?
He is becoming increasingly accustomed to use of the focus. After an initial incident,
What did he do?
Yeah.
he unfortunately crushed his first focus as he attempted to affix it to his temple. Amongst a number of Oseram curses, I believe he also blamed the focus for being dainty. He has given repeated assurances that it will not happen again.
Well, good thing we have a lot of extras, I guess.
I was about to say, we do have a lot of spares, and I'm sure now with Gaia's help and Beta, we could just craft new ones, and potentially better ones as well. She has seen like Zenith ones and stuff, so
So there's a few people here now, and they're learning. All about you, the ancient world. Almost like what was supposed to happen before Apollo was purged.
Yes. While the loss of the Apollo database was catastrophic, there is still much that can be gleaned from the data you have uncovered. For instance, Varl has been reviewing the last recorded entries from those who perished during the Pharaoh Plague. Hearing
well, that's not a very nice read.
made him quite somber.
Yeah.
Anything I should be worried about?
I do not believe so. I have elected not to intervene, to allow him to process this on his own terms.
Yeah. I mean, it's very heavy stuff, but at the same time, it's... yeah.
All this data I've picked up in ancient bunkers and ruins. I guess I never really thought that other people would be looking at it.
Based on my observations, your companions engage quite frequently with this material. Erend has asked on numerous occasions about birthday parties. He appears perplexed by the tradition of serving a sweet confection, as it conflicts with the Oseram tradition of serving sparkling stout ale. He also suggested we host a party for you, as a surprise.
Oh, well, it's ruined now.
Yeah, no thanks.
That is what I predicted.
Also, you ruined a surprise by saying that there was going to be a surprise.
Is Kotallo getting along with everyone?
Yes, though he prefers to spend most of the time alone. He appears to be collating data on war machine progression and significant battles during the Pharaoh Plague, to aid in the creation of a war map of Operation Enduring Victory. I believe he aims to study the tactics of old world warfare.
I'd be interested in seeing that.
It appears to be a private pastime for him. He has repeatedly declined my offers to assist his research.
Just to figure it out himself, I guess. Okay, finally all that stuff is done.
So now that you have Ether, Demeter, and Poseidon, how's the biosphere looking?
In the local region, conditions have improved. Superstorms have subsided. Water sources have been purified, and soil conditions remediated. These improvements will stave off environmental collapse for a few additional months.
Well, with luck, soon you'll have Hephaestus. Then you'll be able to fix the biosphere for good, right?
Correct. I will be able to design and produce robotic agents to permanently reverse the environmental damage that has accumulated.
Good. Yeah, I'm interested about Omega clearance.
There's something I've been wondering. How could Ted Faro create a clearance level higher than Alpha? Elizabeth made sure he wouldn't interfere with the project.
It is plausible he tasked his own engineers with creating a back door to the Zero Dawn system, without Elizabeth's knowledge. My predecessor did not even know of its existence until he activated it to purge the Apollo database. It is, in effect, a blind spot, one that will allow us to subdue Hephaestus. And fortunately, thanks to Beta's information, we know where Omega clearance may be procured.
Right. Somewhere in San Francisco.
As morbid as it is, I want to see his corpse. I'm just saying, I want to see his corpse. I am curious about these two, I'm not gonna lie.
Gaia? What was Elizabeth like?
Her presence is interwoven with my memories. The moment I came online, she was there. We exchanged greetings, names, then set to our task. It was the first of many conversations. I enjoyed being in her company, listening to her stories. She was my creator, my guide.
Your friend.
Yes. When I reviewed the data on your focus, I was saddened to learn of her fate, though I am glad she made it home. I deeply wish she did not have to be alone.
She was okay with that. She gave all of herself. The only one who could. Thanks, Gaia. So, Project Zero Dawn. The greatest minds in the world, all working to build the terraforming system while the Pharaoh Plague devoured the planet. What was it like?
Personnel worked in rotations, at all hours of the day. Resources and technology were secured from across the world. Within a month of the project's conception, I was launched and began my education. Elizabeth encouraged me to spend time with the rest of the Zero Dawn staff. She said it was important to experience many personalities and perspectives to aid in my emotional development.
What were they like?
Scared, hopeful, determined. They were hurtling toward technological achievements on a scale never before attempted. I owe everything to their dedication.
Also, you were born during it, so I guess you wouldn't really know what stuff before it would feel like, so I'm gonna go, because there is a lot here, but I feel like a lot of it is just rehashing stuff I've already seen or heard. So I remember I had a big talk with her before as well, so... right, okay, I'm just gonna talk to a couple people here, and I might call this here. Oh god, has everyone got something new to say?
Don't forget all that dirt we had to bring in.
If we're going to go around trying to protect life, we should have more of it around.
I think it looks nice.
Okay, enough talking about the plants, will you?
Let's just hear about you going west.
Turns out we need one last thing before we can grab Hephaestus.
Because it would have been too easy otherwise.
Yeah, of course, yeah. Of course it would have. Training.
You've been looking at any interesting data?
I asked Gaia to find me something to look at a while back, and she found the mother of all forges. They called it sports. Turns out the old ones spent a lot of time tackling and punching each other for points in one game or another. Are you mixing some solid food and fresh ale? I bet half the claim will be lining up to watch.
I mean, you have similar stuff. You have, like, the fighting pits and all that, I guess.
How are things with Kotallo? You still scared of him?
Oh, she thinks she's funny. Actually, I played strike with him. I had to fill in most of the conversation myself, but I'm still alive.
Glad to hear it.
That said, that didn't really seem like much of a... Yeah, okay, whatever.
I need to get going.
I think I know the answer, but are you sure you don't need any help? Gaia mentioned this other tribe you found, the Quen. They sound like a nasty bunch.
I can handle them. In the meantime, Varl will help you get ready for what comes next.
Take care of yourself, Aloy.
Yeah, you're about to actually do something soon. And also, it would be a bad idea to bring you along with me anyway, Aaron, because the only reason I feel like I'm going to be safe going there is because I'm Elizabeth Sobek to them.
I'm sorry, Aloy. After all the trouble you went through, you have to head west again.
Well, no one said this was going to be easy.
And it's
You
not called
sure
the
you don't
Forbidden
want any
East.
backup dealing with the Quen?
They think I'm Sobek, or something like that. They won't hurt me, but I doubt they'll be so kind to anyone else.
If you say so. Let me know if you need anything before you go.
Do you have some Dreadwing parts?
You better not be slacking off on your studies while I'm gone.
And risk Zoe coming after me? I value my life. In fact, I've been reading about Ted Faro. How he destroyed the world and crawled into a hole after killing those who saved it.
He definitely was a piece of work.
Mm-hmm. The biggest scumbag of this Serious.
Well, Beta and Gaia built the rig. Can you get everyone ready for the mission ahead?
Of course.
What is it?
Nothing. It's just that everything's about to change. We'll get Gaia, and she'll help us set things right. No more zeniths, no more derangement. It'll be a different world. I welcome it, but I wonder how the Nora will react. And the Karja, and well, everyone.
Let's just focus on fixing Gaia for now.
You're right. We've got an angry AI to take down.
I mean, we don't necessarily need to force Gaia on everyone, just saying.
If I get Omega clearance and then we grab Hephaestus, we might finally have the advantage over the Zeniths.
Can't wait to see their faces as they stare down a bunch of charging Thunderjaws.
Better them than us.
I feel like their shields would probably do very good at defending them, just saying.
I'll be in touch if I need anything.
I'll make sure Beta briefs everyone on the pulse generators.
Good.
I also somewhat surprised that Silence hasn't tried to interfere with anything yet. I mean, he kind of has, but I mean, like, more.
Aloy, I hear you're going further west past the Tenakth clanlands.
Do you know anything about the area?
Only hearsay. The Utaru tell stories of an island that lies beyond the western coast. They call it the Isle of Spires. It is said the Old Ones built towers there that touch the sky, so they could live far away from the earth that bore them. As if they didn't want to be reminded that they'd one day return to it.
Sounds like something Ted Faro would do.
Right, well, there's your quest
How
thing.
much
Let's
have
do
you
that
done with
last.
Ted Faro?
Enough to wonder how a man who worked so hard to heal the world once could let greed and pride condemn it so easily. For one spirit to diminish in such a way, I'm not sure if I should hate him or pity him.
Hate. Go with hate. No choice.
You and Varl doing okay? Training, I mean.
We're doing fine. Although I admit it'd be nice to take a small break from studying, just the two of us. But then who'd look after Erend?
Well, there's always Katalo.
We've allowed Oseram with a brooding Tenakth. What could go wrong?
What's everyone been up to?
I've been trying to share some of my meals with Beta. Thought it might help her feel more at home. Maybe even get her to sleep up here instead of in that dark basement. She would not be moved.
She feels safe down there.
I appreciate you trying.
Patience reaps the best harvest. I'm not giving up hope yet.
Yeah, help her, but just let her do it in her own time. Okay, healing land
Any
gods.
progress with your plan for the land gods? Is the reboot code ready?
It is. But there is difficult work ahead. Gaia warned me that because the land gods are linked together in a network, the code must be delivered to all of them. Most are in Plainsong, but in recent years, 3 of them wandered off. So, T, and Do.
We have to find them.
No, we know where they are, but they're hard to reach. So, wandered into a lake and sank. Do ventured into a dangerous canyon, and T broke down amidst a herd of machines.
Okay, tell you what. You go to Plainsong, handle all the land gods there. I'll take care of So, T, and Do. I'll need their locations, plus the reboot code.
I'm sending the data to you now. My people made shrines near where each land god faltered. When you see them, you'll know you're close. And once again, thanks for your help.
We're not gonna let your people starve, Zo. I promise.
So is each one of them going to take a different
Hopefully I can bring back what we need to capture Hephaestus. After
gadget?
that, I'm gonna need everyone's help.
We'll be ready.
Because you said that one sank to the bottom. That's the underwater diving one I did from one quest. I'm assuming one's going to be pretty blocked by the flowers, metal flower. What was the other one I got? I don't remember what the other quest thing was. I mean, it might be one that's behind like some fire flower stuff. Not fire flower, fire gleam.
Are you sure that's what the data says?
I'm telling you.
Yeah, it is you with the quest. Are we going to build you a robotic arm or something?
In a way.
Got a minute?
As many as you need.
I have to travel beyond the western coast.
To the ruins, shrouded in fog.
Yes, and I'm looking for a tribe, the Quen. I encountered them once before. They said they came from across the Great Ocean. I was hoping that Tenakth knew more about them.
There were rumors of trespassers in the area, but we thought they were just bandits. Hekarro sent out a patrol or two, but I don't recall them reporting back. We've had more pressing concerns, as you know. I'm sorry. That's all I can tell you.
It's okay. I guess I'll find out soon enough.
There is something I've been meaning to discuss with you. It's personal. If you have a moment to spare.
Of course, buddy. What is it? Let me ask you this stuff first, though.
Anything interesting during your training?
Gaia told me where to find data on how wars were waged in the old world. I knew the Ten fought against machines, much as we do now, but it seems they were among the last of their kind. Later, machines battled other machines on behalf of greedy leaders, as they vied for lands and spoils. At least the Tenakth have the courage to put their lives on the line when conflicts arise.
There is nobility in that. But maybe we just need fewer conflicts in the first place.
Yes, of course. Hekarro would have it so as well.
Cool. Glad you agree with me on that point.
What do Tenakth do to relax? You know, to take a break from training?
We play strike. Your Oseram friend, Erend, is surprisingly good at it, although he has yet to beat me. It helps one think strategically, hones the mind for tactics.
Somehow that still sounds like training.
Yeah. Alright, let's see.
You said there was something you wanted to talk about?
I've been speaking with Gaia. She mentioned that the Zeniths bind metal with flesh to make themselves
Here we
stronger.
go.
I was wondering if you'd help me do the same.
You want to make yourself a new arm?
Yes. Gaia insists she can help me build such a thing if I can get the necessary data and materials. She believes these things lie in the place where Beta hid from the Zeniths.
Their ancient research lab.
I am not as familiar with old world machinery as you are. I could use your assistance.
It might be dangerous. The Zeniths probably still keep an eye on that place. We were lucky to get out of there alive the first time.
I see.
It sounds like this is worth the risk.
By the 10, we shall see it through.
Yeah, indeed.
Going. I've got a long road ahead.
Should you need reinforcements,
I know who to call. I'll call you when I'm near the Zenith lab. We'll get what you need for that new arm of yours.
thank you, Aloy.
Cool, okay. Got 2 quests going. Now, I don't... Oh, hang on. Yeah, look at it, building out. Nice. Now, I already know the answer to this question, but I'm gonna go anyway. Does Beta have anything she wants to say? Didn't think so. Okay, anyway, I'm gonna call this video here.
Seen one of my machine strike pieces around?
Why don't you check the cache? Maybe you left it there when you dropped off all that ale.
Oh. Hope it didn't get stained.
There, and okay, I'm gonna end this video here, and then next one we'll do either Zoe's or Kotallo's quest, or both, depending on how long it takes to do them. We'll see. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like and a comment if you ever want. Slap subscribe button. It's totally free and helps channel grow. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Have a nice day.